The graph below shows the normal distribution of the maximum temperatures in a particular location for the days of July. Use the model to write down the mean and the maximum of the maximum temperatures. Explain why the curve indicates the standard deviation is approximately 2 degrees Celsius. The temperature can be converted from Celsius to Fahrenheit using the formula F is equal to 1.8 C plus 32. For the maximum temperature in July in degrees Fahrenheit, estimate the mean and the standard deviation. Okay. So the mean is obviously given by the central value. We can see that's 18. So the mean is 18. Now, for the standard deviation, we have to use the idea that most of the normal distribution lies between plus or minus 3 standard deviations from the mean. Okay, so if we see here, if we take 12 and 24, okay, we can see that most of the population lies there. In fact, the actual percentage is about 99.73%. So therefore, the standard deviation will, in this case, will be, I'm taking this one, 24 minus 18, so that distance there, divided by 3, which will mean it is approximately equal to 2. Same here, if we did 12 minus 18 divided by 3 is minus 2. So one standard deviation will be, could be 16. The second one will be at 14, and this one would be at 12. Now, if f is equal to 1.c plus 32, then the new mean will be 1.8 times 18 plus 32, which is 64.4 Fahrenheit. Now, however, the standard deviation would just be 1.8 times 2, which is going to be 3.6. Let's just look at that again, look at using these graphs. Okay, so here we have the distribution of Celsius and the distribution of Fahrenheit on the same axis. If we look here, if we note that for 12, okay, if we do 1.8 times 32, sorry, 1.8 times 12 plus 32, this one will move to 53.6. Okay, and then if we did 1.8 times 24 plus 32, this one will move to 75.2. Okay, so if a normal distribution is changed by plus or minus c, i.e. it's moved this way, its mean will change by plus or minus c, but the standard deviation does not change. So what would happen is the whole distribution would just move up here, it will still look up here. However, if we multiply by a constant, k, then both the mean and the standard deviation will also multiplied by the constant. So 18 will become here, but don't forget we also have to add the c. But the 12, when you add the c, has no effect. But if you multiply it by c, it will move to here, i.e. the standard deviation will become bigger if you multiply by a constant which is bigger than 1. So we'll just repeat here what I just said. If you add or take away a constant, the mean is changed, but the standard deviation will be unchanged. Okay, but if you multiply by a constant, both the mean and the standard deviation are changed. This is just a fact that you need to remember. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.